Hey guys, welcome back. My name's Reen and today Reyna is going to be teaching you another grammar topic. I hope you all will enjoy this session and learn something new. So Reyna, come and sit on my majestic throne, only for the most majestic of people.
Hey guys, today I'm going to be teaching you about two English verbs that in my honest opinion cause way more trouble than what they're worth. Will and would. These two verbs seem very similar, not to mention that their usage depends on relatively the same conditions. This is why it's very easy to mix them up or use them in a completely wrong context. But don't worry, today I'll help you clear all your doubts, and by the end of this video, you should be able to use these two verbs without any mistakes. So let's get started. Now, one thing to note, will is always used when you are referring to something that's going to be done in the future. Now there are many things that come under this. First of all, predictions. Now we all know that a prediction is something that we say or we guess that might happen in the future, or we guess that it might happen later on in the future, a couple days later. So for example, by 3 p.m. tomorrow, I will be in England. Here's the situation. I am traveling to England right now and I expect that my flight is on time. Then by 3 p.m. tomorrow, I will be at my destination. Now, the second usage is when you're making a decision. And we're not talking about decisions in the distant future. No, we're talking about the immediate future. Maybe just a couple minutes later or a couple moments away from right now. For example, the exams are coming soon. So, I will make a study plan. Here, my exams are right around the corner. So, I have made the decision to make a study plan. And by the tone of my voice, you'll guess I'll do it right after. Now, will is also used when you want to make a promise. Quite straightforward. You want to promise someone something, you're going to say will. You're going to use will. For example, I will submit my assignment on time. Here, I am promising my teacher or some other figure of authority that yes, I will submit my assignment on time. I won't be late. Will is also used when you want to express your willingness to do something. That should have been understandable because, willingness. Yeah, you get my point. So, for example, we will see you tomorrow. Here, we are showing our willingness to come see you tomorrow. Now that all the basics of will are out of the way, let's talk about would. Would is a past tense form of will. Now, this essentially means that in any sentence you would have used will, when you're talking about the past of that, you'd use would. So, one of the uses of would is when you're talking about a past prediction, when you thought a prediction would come true but it didn't. Let's take an example from before. I'm traveling to England, but we ran into some complications, okay? The flight was late, number one. Number two, there was so much turbulence. So I didn't reach my destination until 10 p.m. that night. So I would say at a later date, I thought I would be in England by 3 p.m. Because it's true. I thought I would be in England at 3 p.m. But instead I reached England at 10 p.m. Number two, when you are talking about the reported speech or when you are reporting someone else's speech, as the name says, you are essentially saying or stating what someone else or what you said. Now, for example, he said he would take the seminar, or I said I would submit the assignment on time, or she said she would be ready. Now, another use of would is when you're referring to things that happened in the past very frequently. Actions like this are known as past habitual actions. Actions that were habitual in the past. For example, imagine that you used to play hopscotch a lot when you were younger. So at a later date, you may tell someone, I would play hopscotch a lot when I was younger, or I would play hopscotch with my friends. Here we are referring to the fact that you used to play hopscotch with your friends a lot when you were much younger. Now that all the basic uses are out of the way, let's talk about a bit more complicated usage of these two verbs. Conditionals, otherwise known as if clauses. These are statements where both a condition and the result of said condition are presented before you. There are three types of conditionals. The first conditional is when you're talking about something that is bound to happen, that you know will happen, that it's very possible that it's likely to happen. Essentially, anything that can happen, you will use the first conditional. For example, if you drop that glass, it will break. Here we are using will. Everyone knows that if you drop a glass, either through clumsiness or mishandlement of that glass, it is going to shatter into 1,000,000 pieces. Unless you have some stroke of luck on God's part. Now, let's talk about the second conditional. The second conditional is also known as a hypothetical or imaginary conditional. This is because we are talking about situations that are never going to happen. These situations are purely a figment of your imagination. They are near impossible. So, a very, very stupid example. If I had wings, I would fly all over the world. If I had wings, if there was a situation where I magically sprouted a pair of wings, then I stated the result. I would fly. Here we use would. Now the third conditional is known as the past conditional. This is why. You see, we use the past conditional when we are talking about something that's already happened. A condition and a result has already happened. And then at a later date when we are talking about it, we change the circumstance a little, and so the result will also be different because of a changed circumstance. But since it's in the past, we can't change the past. So we're talking about something that could have happened. It might have happened if that circumstance was a bit different. And so it's called the past conditional. For example, if she had studied, she would have passed the exam. You must understand the situation here. It's understood that this girl had not studied for her examination, and so she has failed her exam. So at a later date when her mother or her father were talking about it, they said that, oh, if she had studied, then she might have had a higher chance of actually taking her examination. There is one last use for would. Would is used in polite expressions like requests. Would you lend me some money? Or would you mind lending me some money for a notebook? Or when you're asking permission for something. Would you let me call in sick tomorrow? Or would you extend the due date for my assignment? You can also use it to offer someone something. Would you like some milk in your coffee? Would you like another pen? You can also use would when you want to express a wish or a desire or a preference. I would prefer if you keep your distance. I would like a chocolate chip cookie. Now, that's all the uses of these two verbs. I hope you understood everything very clearly. If you haven't understood anything, you're more than welcome to put all your doubts in the comment section and I will make sure to reply to you. I hope you've all learned something new today. Bye!
So I hope you all understood today's session, which I didn't really understand. So I might have to take another session with Reyna. But me and Reyna will be posting a new video very soon. So I hope that you keep a lookout. So that's all for today. So till we meet again, goodbye and good day. Wait, don't leave yet. I'm sorry I didn't tell this earlier, but I really would appreciate it if you subscribed, like and commented down below if you have any new suggestions. We will go through these comments and try to put them into our videos. So yeah, that's all. So again, till we meet again, goodbye and good day.